Probably the first thing I want to talk about is, I mean, I'm back again. I have my book out. So I guess I gotta move on to the point, like, what is my book about? The name of it is Vacation to Graceland, and basically it's about a trip I took with my family on a family reunion to Memphis, Tennessee. And the trip, a whole lot of things happen. Like, everybody know, when you take a trip with your family, especially like when you haven't taken it with your family in a while, it's always like some awkward, crazy stuff that happens. And like for me, like from the first point, like I went with my grandma, and just immediately, like, I knew it was gonna be a crazy trip was when we was in the cul-de-sac at my mom's house, and she was riding her motorized scooter around the cul-de-sac, and I'm like, is this what this trip gonna be about? Like, is that what we doing right here? And then my mom was looking like stuff was normal. I'm like, no, this is not normal. Like, Granny is in the cul-de-sac riding around. Like, that's not how you supposed to start a trip. On top of, I had packed the SUV, and she came up on the scooter and was like, yeah, put it in, like it's going with us. Like, I done had my fun in the cul-de-sac, and it's coming with us right now. And so then I'm looking like, this is what our trip is on, and then it was. Then we finally got to Memphis, Tennessee, but then we wind up almost getting lost in some issues with the hotel, like it always is. You want to know more about it? Read my book. But we finally got to the family barbecue. Family barbecue was cool and everything until two of the in-laws wanted to get into it over something that I pretty much know what it is, but yet it was kind of that little, I don't know what's gonna happen doing like this altercation they was having. All I know is somebody went to the car and got their gun. So I mean, I talk about that in the book. So if you want to know more details, which I know you do, you know what, read the book. So after that, we end the vacation in the greatest experience I had in Memphis to that point, and that was Graceland, home of Elvis Presley. Not really like too much of an Elvis fan as far as like music is concerned, but I am an Elvis fan as far as like what he did for the culture at that time and what he's doing for the culture now. So it was a real great learning experience. I got to hang out with my sister, my niece and nephew. It was a real good experience. And then, I mean, I capped off the trip with, basically taking my granny to get some more scratch-off tickets. But it was a good time, though. And actually, like, throughout the course of the trip, like, I learned more about my family that I didn't know. So, I mean, that's why I named it Vacation to Graceland, because it was a real great trip, and it was just a lot of unexpected fun.